What a day. The day could not have gone any better if we had tried. So happy. So there's been so much effort and energy running up to this event, making sure everything was ticked off, making sure that the event was going to run as smoothly as it did. And it all paid off. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a hot minute since we put one of these videos out, but we've been super busy in the background prepping for our first in-person event, which is exactly what you're watching now. So we want to give you a bit of an insight into how the day went, some of the teachings that we gave to the clients and the attendees that showed up. Actually seeing people in person for the first time was very surreal. Like, I've been working with people remotely on Zoom now for the last 2 years or so, and actually putting faces to names, touching people, smelling people. It sounds so ridiculous, but for me, that was probably the best part of the whole entire event, was just meeting people that I've spoken to online for the last 2 years and seeing the impact that we're having at Supercharged on so many people's lives. Like, I'm unbelievably grateful. Sit back, enjoy the video, and hopefully you take some value from this as a PT or an online coach too. Systems in, fucking hell, pay me. Thank you so much for the huge effort that some of you have made to be here today. I appreciate you so much, and I promise to make it worth your while. Special thanks to Shannon, who has 100% made the biggest effort to be here today, traveling from the Middle East. Let's give Shannon a round of applause. Incredible. Middle East, man, no pressure from me whatsoever on flights and all sorts, so thank you so much, dude. And to everyone who's traveled up and down the country, it really does mean an awful lot. Today is going to be a combination of things. It's going to be a combination of giving you the right mindset tools that you need to push the business forwards. It's going to give you the marketing strategy that you need to sign up more clients online. And it's also going to give you the systems and the processes to deliver a better service to your clients. Okay, so hopefully you've got your computers and your laptops and iPads and all the rest of it with you, because we are going to be setting some things up as we go through the day. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't work with Supercharged, this is the Supercharged mental model that we work off. It's a free circle Venn, and at the top we've got Entice, on the right we've got Enroll, and on the left we've got Empower. It's amazing, isn't it? Alliteration, put the same letter and it seems super cool. So Entice is the way that we attract our potential clients. It's the way that we get people to put their hands up. Enroll is our sales process. It's the way that we show them the value in what we do and get them to pay you for your services. And then Empower is the way that we deliver the coaching to those clients in such a way that they get incredible results, they refer to their friends and families, and they keep coming back for more, okay? And in the middle, when we get all of those three things right, we have this amazing kind of outcome of more income, more impact, more freedom, and meaning, okay? So those three simple things will kind of create the impact, income, freedom, and meaning that we're looking for in our coaching businesses. Some of you who are over here in this side of the room, you've got tons of limiting beliefs around your price points. Nobody's going to pay that much. My service isn't worth that much. People are just going to say no. People are going to just leave. There's tons of things going around in your mind as to why you're charging what you're charging, okay? And you create this kind of environment for yourself where you physically can't charge more because you convince yourself that it's just not possible. And you convince yourself that if you charge more, somehow that's going to be worse for the people that come and work with you. You think you're doing them a favor by by charging less. You think you're doing a good thing. You're not. I promise you, you're not. Let's explain this. Let's break this down. Coach A on the left and Coach B on the right. Coach A has got 100 clients who pays them £60 per month. So it's not you guys over there, but it's like it represents you guys over there, okay? Coach B has 25 clients paying £240 per month. So these guys over this kind of side of the room here. Coach B only has to do 5 check-ins a day, plus programming, all the rest of it, all the aforementioned stuff there, okay? Everything else is exactly the same. Let's presume all else being equal, all they have to do is just serve less clients. So let's go through this now. Again, if you've seen me speak about this, apologies, but I really want you to have that penny drop moment. Of the 2 coaches, whose clients gets a better service? B. Okay, right, so we've established that. Of the 2 coaches, who can give more attention, care, and effort to their clients? B. Whose clients have more skin in the game and ultimately going to adhere to the plan more? B. Whose clients are more likely to get a better result? B. We all need to be Coach B. But for whatever reason, and the reason is limiting beliefs, we're Coach A. Okay? So you guys over here in this side of the room, hopefully a little bit more now you're buying into the concept of why a higher price point works and how it serves not only you, it's not us being greedy as the business owner, it's actually serving our clients as well. They're going to get better service, they're going to get better results, everyone's a winner. Yes, Matt?
If someone through a referral and they have had a conversation about the price that they're...
Yeah, so you've recently increased your prices, is that what you mean?
How do you deal with that when you're laying down an extra?
You treat the conversation with the new person, despite it being a referral and despite them maybe knowing the old prices, you treat it as though nothing's been mentioned about prices at all. You go into the conversation the same way in which you would with anyone else. Don't address it front on. So what people tend to do is go, oh, I know you came from Susan, she pays X, but actually you don't do that. You don't know what they know. So they might just be coming into it as a blank canvas as well. And also, they might not have any question around you charging a higher price point than what Susan was paying. If the question arises in the conversation, oh, Susan says she pays this, then you just explain my prices have changed since then. That's normal. That's it's nothing to worry about. As British people, we are super, super weird about talking about money. Super weird. We just get all cringe and like, oh, it's just such a weird thing to speak about. But actually, if you can just have an open, honest conversation with people, it's absolutely fine, and people expect prices to go up and so on. Okay. So the big problem is that you're waiting for your prospective clients to come to you. Okay, you are just expecting people to inquire with you, sign up, pay you money, and get on board. Okay, and it just doesn't work that way. You know that now. So first thing, we need to reframe your thinking again, much like we did with the prices at the beginning of the last training. We need to reframe some of your thinking. So this isn't a rhetorical question I want you to answer, but question: how do you pick up clients on the gym floor as a personal trainer? Talk to them. I heard Henry say talk to them. There was probably all of you saying that in some way or another, but talk to them. Don't speak to people on the gym floor, chat to them. That's how you pick up clients as a personal trainer, right? So why is it any different as an online coach when your audience is on social media? We need to speak to people. The more conversations we can have, the more likely we are to sign up clients. But would you send the same script to every single person that you approach on the gym floor? Would you just like, I can imagine now when you're in Pure Gym and you just go up like a robot and say the exact same thing to every person, it's going to wear thin on people very, very quickly. So let me just walk you through now, step by step, how we go from putting out our story. So as you can see Dean's story here, I've created a free 5-day web class to improve your audition prep over the course of the next 5 days. If you didn't know, Dean is a singing coach, okay? He's a big West End star. He's Aladdin. So he's put out his call to action, right? His call to action is, I've got this free thing. If you want it, put a flame emoji in the sticker box and I'll send it to you. And this really handsome chap, Ollie Carson, has put a flame in there because my singing is awful and I want to improve it. So now Dean can see the responses, okay? Now what he's going to do from here, and the way that he's going to create this ecosystem, this trifecta ecosystem where they're in the messages, they're in the Facebook group and in the email list, is going to send them on a bit of a wild goose chase to get the free thing that they promised. Okay, it doesn't take too long, but it gets them in all of those places that we want them. So he would basically go in and he'd reply to Ollie Carson, message Ollie Carson. This would be a pre-scripted message normally, and I've shown you how to do that so you don't have to type it out every single time. So it would just be, hey dude, or whatever you want to say, thanks for requesting the course. I've posted it as a guide in my free Facebook group. The link is below. See you in there. Now, at this point, Dean's link to his personal or his private Facebook group for non-members would go here, okay? I don't know Dean's post name off the top of my head, so I'm just going to put in mine. So it would be facebook.com/Supercharged Fit Pros. Okay? Send. So now Ollie Carson gets that message. Thanks for requesting the free thing. It's in the free Facebook group as a guide. Here's the link. See you in there. Okay? So a big part of the success of the day, in my opinion, was that this wasn't a death by PowerPoint job. It was a roll your sleeves up and get the work done job. So we wanted to make sure that any of the attendees who came left with all of the stuff done. I've been to these events before and you end up leaving with a massive task list and none of it gets done because you kind of lose that initial motivation and desire to do the thing that you're supposed to do. So we made sure that we allocated tons of time to not only talk about the theory of what the coaches needed to do, but actually set up the systems and the processes so that it was done for when they left. It was awesome. We were setting up email lists, Facebook groups, we put up hand-raising posts. You know, attendees were getting booked calls and sales at the event. It was just insane. I got an amazing opportunity to go around the room and speak to people and help them work on their systems in person. And for me, it was just an incredible way to finish the day. So we actually had a special guest join us, Mr. Stephen Cheevers, who I've worked with in the past for many years now. He is an expert in Facebook advertising, paid marketing in general, and he spoke to the coaches about where the future of paid marketing is, and I think there was tons of value in that training too.
So look, my name's Stephen Cheevers, if you don't know me. I'm a Meta or Facebook certified advertiser. Been doing digital marketing for over 5 years now with my own businesses, family's businesses, and for the last 18 months have ran a fairly successful FitPro based consultancy agency, mostly working with Meta ads. So what's actually possible whenever you get into ads, okay? You've probably noticed if you post a lot on Instagram that your organic reach is crap now. Instagram wants you to pay to play, okay? So by putting money behind your posts or putting money behind a campaign, you're putting your reach on steroids, really. The second thing is massively grow your audience and brand, okay? Again, going back to that Instagram and Facebook algorithm that's just not working anymore, by putting yourself out there with new content, and you know, we have clients as well that actually the only ad campaigns they run are for brand awareness, which is to actually get people to engage with their stuff and just become more aware that they're available, okay? This slide here, I think, is really, really, really key before anybody gets involved in marketing. Lifetime value is how much a client is worth to a business or yourselves over the entire course of the relationship. So you can start to go through all your clients and work out an average of how long people stay with you for after they sign up for their initial 12 weeks, okay? Work that back, and then you can work out an average of how much every client is worth to you. So whenever you start to actually go and market, your clients are no longer worth the 997 or whatever. You know that they're worth much more, and that means that you can then work out a bit better how much you're willing to pay for that lead. If the client's worth 500 quid, you don't really want to be spending £150 plus for the lead, okay? But if the client's worth 2,200, then if I give you £150, or if you give me £150, I said I'll give you 2,200 back, you take that deal every day. When you pay for marketing, it should reflect the value of the client, okay? So in theory, somebody's worth £2,200 to you, you could even pay up to £500, £1,000 for that lead, and you're still gonna be in the profit. So your ad could be killing it, but there could be other reasons you aren't getting the results, okay? First one, your organic content's unprofessional, it puts people off. You know, when someone is gonna research you, if they haven't heard of you before, whenever they see your ad, they're gonna click onto it and they're gonna wonder, you know, who is this guy, what do they do, yada, yada, yada. If it's unprofessional or it just doesn't look good, they're not gonna bother. Your landing page, your funnel sucks, okay? This happens a lot. A lot of people spend a lot of time on the front end, which is the ads, and the ads look really good and they read really well. They've maybe paid a professional copywriter, but if the actual landing page isn't very good whenever they get there, that's all gonna matter for nothing, okay? You want people going onto your landing page, and your landing page really ticks a lot of boxes, which I'll go through in a wee minute here. You don't have good enough systems to get them to the finish line, okay? So it's all well and good getting them to your landing page, which again could be very good, but maybe you don't have the systems in place to actually take them a wee bit further. So has anybody got any questions about anything that I covered there?
Steve?
Yeah.
We spoke on the last training.
We did. How are you?
We mentioned how important is the website piece at the moment? Because I know some coaches that have had incredible success by just running through Facebook groups.
Yeah.
And DMs, but then on the back end of it, what?
So what you've asked there is a really good point. Look, the websites are important, okay? Whenever it comes to getting people booked in, but if you can generate leads other ways, then you don't necessarily always need a website. Like, we have guys that work with us that don't use a funnel at all. They just do DMs, they just do lead gen. The good thing about that lead gen campaign is it can totally replace a website if you just don't want one, okay? So they never actually leave Facebook. You can set up a form on Facebook itself that has all the information of a website. So you can get away without having one if you really want to. But I do think a landing page is good because you can use them organically as well. So a lot of people have, you know, their little link in their bio that has different options that they can go through. You know, you can put your landing page in there and just say, work with me. So a lot of people will do that. A lot of guys I know as well, whenever they have DMs, is when they know somebody's sort of hot to trot, they'll send them to the landing page. They actually book in that way. And then that means that they get the type form filled out and they get the Calendly booked in and stuff like that. So, but you can absolutely get away without having one.
Okay, team. So hopefully now you have at least created your 5130 post, hopefully posted it out. Just give me a show of hands, who managed to get the post out? Quite a few, that's good. I'm happy with that. I thought people might be quite reluctant to do it because I know people can be quite funny about those things. Did anyone manage to get some previous client re-signed messages out? Yeah? A few? Okay, good, awesome. I really recommend doing that even throughout the rest of the day. We've got food and all the rest of it coming for those of you who are staying with us. But if you want to continue tapping away on your phones while we're kind of all networking and chatting and all the rest of it, then please do get those things done because they do work. And what I want for you guys is to have that penny drop moment of, okay, the basic stuff, like reaching out to old clients, like putting calls to actions out, like starting conversations in your DMs, do work, okay? And quite often it's just a numbers game. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank every single one of you for taking the effort to come out. I unbelievably appreciate it. Hopefully it's been valuable today. Has it been valuable today? Has it been all right? Yeah? Good, amazing. Thank you so much. And if there's any questions after this, please come and chew my ear off, hopefully before you've had a couple of Jägermeisters and it all gets a bit emotional. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you so much. And I can't wait to have a couple of drinks with you. Cheers. If I could just do one more thing, what I really, really want somebody to come away with a win today. So if anyone does get booked calls or even sales off the back of today, please let me know, please share with me. I know some of you are having some chats at the minute, but let's enjoy the rest of our evening, and thank you once again. Cheers, guys.
Ollie, this has been class. Like I said earlier it's nice to meet like-minded individuals on the same level. I've learned so much from you, but also the people that are here. I got so many ideas for 22. Thank you very much. In class, amazing.
Ollie, I've already said it to you, but mate, I am so grateful for your involvement in my life. Triple my business already, and I can't wait for the next 6 months. So honestly, thank you so much, and it's been a class evening. Thank you so much.
Ollie is like having a brother who you always aspire to be, but you never quite get there.
Ollie, I genuinely can't even express how much I have enjoyed today. Not even the value that you've provided, but the absolute authenticity of this whole day and everything else. So I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. You provided so much value to level up my business, and thank you so much. Cheers!
He's fucking handsome, he's fucking tall.
Ollie, you don't need a video to know how much I love you and how much I appreciate you. Honestly, you're one of my best, actually, you're my best mate in the whole wide world. I love you to bits, dude, and I'm so grateful for you and everything you do for me. I love you with all my heart, dude.
Ollie, you are my inspiration, you know that you're a role model. So if I could be half the coach that you are, then I'm successful. You are absolutely amazing. I honestly love you so much. Thank you so much for today. It was amazing.
We love you, dude. Woo! Love ya!
And then imagine that brother is like, I know you got a bit about me. Like, I'll take that. I'll get involved. Perfect.
Thanks for putting that experience that you've installed upon us today has been absolutely amazing. Thanks very much for the experience and all the best.
You won't count me in anyway, just for the directions. Go 3, 2, 1, go. Michelle, count me in. Say 3, 2, 1.
Let him go.
Ollie, brother, I'm unbelievably proud of you for stitching today together. I know how much work you've been putting in behind the scenes to get today, and I've been going around speaking to people, and I absolutely love what you've delivered to them. You genuinely do inspire people. People get so motivated from just hearing you talk about business and what they can achieve, and you make such a difference to the people that you teach. Here's to you.
3, 2, 1, Cheevers!
Ollie, look, I hope you know that today was fucking tremendous. Everybody had an absolutely amazing time. Everybody learned a lot. It's one of the greatest quarterly meetups I've ever been to. Generally, I just hope you know that you're saving a lot of lives. Thank you for helping me involved. Thank you, man.
The problem with Ollie is he will build you up because he's so fucking good.
Not really sure what to do with my hands right now. Ollie will get that. Ollie, what can I say, dude? I think everyone has spoken about the epic event and how cool it was, and it was shit hot. But I get a lot of messages asking me what it's like to work with Ollie and what his program's like, what it's like to work with you. Do you know what the thing I say is? You're a good fucking guy, and that is the most important thing in the world. Good values, good morals. He's a good fucking dude, mate. Just a good person. I appreciate all the support you've given me in my business with the design. I appreciate you using me when you didn't need to. And it's been fucking awesome, dude, to see what you built over the last 5 years. From first meeting you back at Grenade all those years ago, seeing where you are now, mate, it's fucking epic. Cool, dude. Keep doing your thing.
Ollie, I know you have no idea about this, but me and Stokes are forever thankful about you giving the opportunity to come here and listen to the input you have to our businesses. There's not anyone I trust more than yourself to help me get to where I want to be and share the same vision as we do. So thank you very, very much. We appreciate it massively. Forever grateful, mate.
He's in Strugsville, isn't he?
Ollie, just want to say a big thank you, appreciate everything, you don't realise the takeaways that people take away from what you've done in there, so big kudos to you and cheers, thank you very much, this one's to you.
You've been amazing, you've been so hospitable, you're such an understanding coach and mentor, and you've been somebody to work with as a coach. With the VA, your delegation's on point, you're humble, you're loyal, your values are second to none. I just want to say keep on doing what you're doing, keep on pushing. Rockets, the sky's the moon, I wish you all the best, and I continue wishing to support you and help you facilitate your dreams within your business. So keep going, bro.
Hi, today has been amazing from everyone I've spoken to. Well done, and this evening has been amazing too. You've smashed it. Well done. We all love you. Bye.
Ollie is the kind of guy who will find something within you when you don't realise it's there. And that's what Ollie is. Ollie is he's your inspiration. And that's what he is. Every time he'll find something that you don't realise is there. And that's right.